Okay, guys, here we're going to go over the assignment from earlier this week, Indirect Statements into English, with beginning with Ablative Absolutes. So I posted a brief review of the Ablative Absolute, and most of you guys did well. So number one starts with your most common Ablative Absolute, and with the monster, you can see the ablative endings here. Anytime you see a single vowel, it's usually ablative. So with the monster, and then there are two ablative absolutes, one with a present participle, one with a perfect participle. And a perfect participle translates as having been, and it's just the fourth principal part of the verb, which would be nakatum, but here it's in the ablative case. All right, there's the fourth principal part. All right, instead of it's an O to match up with monster. All right, so with the monster having been killed, and now we get into the indirect statement. Perseus said that he, and I was going for this translation of it. Perseus said that he won. All right, and the translation's in the past, even though it's a present infinitive, because he started in the past. Perseus said that he won. All right, number two, with the students having been taught. Once again, these are both the same type. Doctis is the... No, I didn't list it. Fourth principle, each with students having been taught, the teacher said that many things, and then this form is always tough. This is the present passive infinitive from disco. Going up here, for an ERE verb, to make it passive, you take the whole ERE and you make it an I. So what that means is we want to translate it passive and in the past, since you started in the past. So the teacher said that many things were learned or have been learned in this year. All right, very difficult to translate that form correctly. So with the students having been taught, the teacher said that many things were learned in this year. All right, number three. Okay, number three features the other ablative absolute. The NT is the giveaway. That's the present participle, and it translates as ing. So with the students learning, okay, you still use with, you still have ablative endings on both these words. With the students learning, the teacher says, and a lot of you missed that, that's the present tense, using the first principal part of Deco. The teacher says that he is, because that's the present infinitive of to be. The teacher says that he is happy. Okay. Number four, with the enemy having been seen. All right, that's the fourth principal part of video. All right, so perfect participle, having been seen. With the enemy having been seen in the sea or on the sea. Everyone thought, okay, you're in the past. The V is a giveaway. Erunt, perfect tense ending. Everyone thought that they, and then you have a future infinitive. All that goes together. I think some people were confused what verb that was. It's from this verb here. All right, and you can see it's that fourth principal part. To create that infinitive, you would put a UR in there. So everyone thought that they would die. Okay, because you're in the past and then you go to a future infinitive, that creates would. Everyone thought that they would die. All right. It's a cheery sentence. Okay, number five, with the king waging war. All right, with the king waging war. All right, and a lot of you missed that Garo and Bellum is to wage war. It was used in the example up here, so I don't know if you caught that, with Caesar waging war. We've seen it a few times before, but anyway, with the king waging war, and it's waging because the NT, present participle, with the king waging war, The soldiers know, present tense, the soldiers know that they, and then here you have the future infinitive again. The soldiers know that they will fight soon. All right, so with the king waging war, soldiers know that they will fight soon. It starts in the present, goes to the future, so you just translate it like a future verb. The soldiers know that they will fight soon. All right, and the last one, participle is the perfect participle with many things having been taught. The students knew, there's that giveaway V that you're probably with the perfect tense. So you're in the past. The students knew that they, and then there's your infinitive. And we haven't seen this one too much, but it's the perfect passive infinitive. So you have a past tense verb and then a past tense infinitive. You have the super past, which creates had, but it's also passive. So the students knew that they had been loved by their teacher. The students knew that they had been loved by their teacher. Okay. Oh, all right. Okay, that is that. We only have a few classes left. So what we're going to do is just try to review the passive paraphrastic and just kind of have probably like one assignment that I'll post, at least one, maybe one little one reviewing the passive paraphrastic, and then one bigger kind of end assignment next week. I'll try to post it over the weekend so you guys have plenty of time. And we're probably also going to have a mandatory class, Zoom class or Google Meet class next Friday, just to kind of say goodbye and any last minute details that need to be wrapped up. All right. Okay. Hope you all are well. All right. Post this. Okay. Wale.